Hey, good morning. It's technically still morning here. By the time you watch this, it'll be afternoon or evening, depending on when you get around to it. Dan here, Red Sox collector Dan McGraw on YouTube. I'm going to stop saying my Facebook address because I'm not really catering to my Facebook people anymore. I haven't really been posting much on there lately. I've been concentrating on my YouTube channel and trying to grow that. So quick video. Well, I say quick. I'm probably going to ramble on for a few minutes, like I sometimes do. But just was looking through my emails and saw the official cancellation email for the National. I don't think it's a fraudulent email or spam. I think it is legit. So definitely a bummer, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of people posting their videos later today with their thoughts on that. I was not planning on attending the National. I've never been to a National, and I was not planning on attending this year, although Atlantic City is as close as to Maine as a National is going to get. And I know they do them every few years down there. I believe that in the email they said they were going to immediately start making plans for the 2021 National, which I believe they said was in Chicago. I might consider maybe looking into that. Got a family trip planned to Disney that we still don't know when that's going to happen, that we've been saving for our daughter. We were planning on going next year in October. I think we had planned, but right now we're just going to keep saving, but don't know if that's going to happen or not. But a lot of people have to adjust their travel plans right now. But definitely a bummer. I'm sure a lot of you out there who were planning on going are very bummed out about this. On the YouTube side of things, obviously most of us have talked about it on our channels, and most of us were either participants or viewed a lot of the content from Hobby Palooza, so that ends up being a really great thing that for all the people that took a lot of time to put that together and plan that and execute that. A big thank you again, because that's going to essentially, in the hobby for now anyway, replace the National experience for a lot of people. Again, I've never been, so I don't really know what I'm missing. I've always wanted to go. I may look into trying to get to Chicago next year. Who knows? Because I'd love to meet a lot of you guys in person. I feel like I've built friendships on my YouTube channel with a lot of you who comment consistently on my videos. So I'd like to get that opportunity. I'd like to take that opportunity and maybe try to get down there next year. So now that this one's officially canceled, maybe start looking into that. The other thing I was going to mention is after Hobby Palooza, the main creators put out surveys and put out, what are your thoughts? And a lot of channels commented on, their thoughts on Hobby Palooza and should it be an annual thing. And so now that the National is officially canceled for this year, I'll throw in my 2 cents about. Obviously, the timing of it was not going to be great for a lot of people because it's going to be pretty close to Christmas. But maybe, 4 months, we've got about 4 months to prepare, doing something maybe, right before when the National was going to be rescheduled, doing some kind of other, Hobby Palooza type of event. I'm sure there was a lot of great feedback on what people liked, what people didn't like, what people didn't that didn't get done that maybe people want to see. I selfishly had commented that because I'm a newer channel and I subscribe to a lot of channels that are newer, and I like to support those people as well, of maybe adding a type of feature where maybe we talk about and maybe get people live on streams and things, newer YouTubers who are growing their channels and building their channels, something to consider. And obviously a lot of the content that was done, I personally didn't watch any of the manufacturer content because I'm not a fan of Panini. I'm still waiting 2.5 years later for a redemption card that I called on a few weeks ago. I left a very lengthy voicemail. Still haven't gotten a call back. Still haven't had any updates on the website. I'm pretty much just convinced to be done with Panini. And I'm not really interested in watching stuff about the manufacturers and what's coming out. So that part of it really didn't interest me. It was more about the collectors and the people that make the hobby, and the collectors and what they collect, and how they collect, and those are the types of stories, things that interested me. So if I have to throw my 2 cents in, which I did already in another video, but I didn't mention how, like I said, I didn't want to slight anybody because I hadn't gotten a chance to watch a lot of the content. But when I see content that involves talking to, representatives or executives or whoever from the card companies, doesn't really interest me. My collection again is focused so much on Red Sox that I obviously follow what comes out and what's new and what's happening, but I don't need to know ahead of time really, and I don't. I think a lot of what Topps is doing with the Project 2020 is very gimmicky. It's another way to bring in more money. Honestly, I think that whole thing is kind of slowed down a little. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy one if the price was right. There's some couple of the Ted Williams cards that are selling for way less than half of what they were originally priced at because so many people bought them and speculating on them, investing, so to speak. But it just, that was what I probably wouldn't care to see again, to be honest with you. I mean, there are people I'm sure that love it and enjoy it and they want to be kept up to date on what's happening and what's coming out, but I like more just stories about collecting and experiences and showing people's collections. And I know that there was, a limited window and a limited time frame, and you couldn't really dedicate a lot of time to that. But I did like what I saw, and again, everybody that had something to do with it, thank you, because you guys did a great job, amazing job. But my personal opinion is I don't need to see the stuff with the card companies, and then that's me. And there's going to be other people who love that and don't care about other people's collections and stories and things like that. So everything else you guys did was great, and maybe somebody, the big timers on YouTube will get together and do something again in December, just to again remind us how much we miss the National. It'll almost be the halfway point between this year's and next year's. Hopefully everything cleans up and clears up and they're able to have a National next year, because I know, even though I've never been to one, I know how big a deal it is for the hobby, and from what I've heard from the stories, is it's the opportunity to just hang out with people and meet up with people and go to dinner with people, and I'd like that opportunity definitely someday. And so I'll take a peek into Chicago and see what's, it's basically something I would have to save for. I'd have to be disciplined, and I'm not always good at that. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts. So those of you watching who had something to do with it, it's just another, tidbit of advice for you guys, or tidbit of information for you guys, because I think you guys will do another one, and whether or not it's done in December or not, maybe it'll just be done later in the year. I know that there was, a question of how often would we do this? Would we do it, once a year before the National? Would we do it, quarterly, monthly? I don't really think you need to do it that often. I think maybe, before and after was what my suggestion was. Maybe even during, people, a lot of you guys are down there and doing live stuff. So maybe before, during, and after, or before and during. But again, even though I'm not planning on going, it still bums me out a little bit for the rest of the community that really, that's the event for them. That's where they get to meet people and get to hang out with friends, because that's what the community really has become. I feel like a lot of you guys that watch my videos are my friends, even though I've never met you in person. So that's my 2 cents about it, now that I've talked about it for 9 minutes. Mail day today, pretty small. Didn't get anything yesterday. Don't have a lot of stuff coming. Haven't been buying a lot. Just I've gotten behind in organizing and cleaning my room. I do want to do some more videos, but I get home from work, I don't feel like doing it. I just, I don't feel like picking up, and if I'm going to do some videos, I got to do some dusting, because I got a lot of, my rooms look like a storefront, and I've, glass cases that haven't been dusted in a while, and I need to clean it up a little bit, because I do want to do more videos, because I do have quite a large collection, and I like to show it off, so I want to do it the right way. I don't want to just rush through it. So my only item in the mail today, and this is, let's see, I can't even read the year. Wow, I can't even read the year. I think it's 2009. It's one of those manufactured patch cards of Ted Williams. Has the Ebbets Field All-Star Game logo I can't even read what that says. Maybe 1955. It's sewn on there. Oh wait, right on the back here, 1949 All-Star Game. He's got several different variations of this card. I think I have a couple other ones, but I did not have this one. This was cheap, a couple bucks, and I think $3 for shipping. So anytime I can get anything Ted Williams, it's really cool. These really aren't worth a whole lot. It's not like having an actual relic. They're just that's exactly what I said they are. They're manufactured, and that's what it says right on there. Manufactured commemorative patch, or historical commemorative patch, and it's just a totally manufactured card, but they are still cool. They make some really nice ones, and you get to see some of the old patches on these cards. These aren't numbered. They're not rare. You can get them, and you can get them cheap like I did. So just another addition. I consider that a relic, by the way. When I say in some of my other videos I have 550 different relics, I consider stuff like this, pin cards, anything that's manufactured, I consider that a relic. Maybe I shouldn't, but I don't really have the discipline to separate them all at this point and say, okay, well, this is a pin card, and this is a manufactured patch card, and this is whatever. So that's my only new addition, and I'm already over 11 minutes here, so I will cut it now. But I just wanted to share my thoughts on, moving forward, what the hobby might, what the Hobby Palooza Part 2 might be like. I know that people will be asking for suggestions, I'm sure, once the word has spread that the National is officially canceled. And egg on my face if I'm getting, some junk mail, but it looked pretty official to me. It came in my inbox at 10:55 this morning, so a little over an hour ago. So, and I know a lot of you guys don't get to post videos during the day. I had to go to work for about 5 hours today, but I'm home for the rest of the day. My normal day off, so I thought I would post a video. So that's all I have for today, and I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is getting some great stuff. Seeing seems like a lot more videos lately, so I'm trying to catch up on some videos, get some comments. Oh, sorry, one thing I wanted to ask too, I need some help. Again, the dumb computer guy here, as I like to call myself now sometimes. So I did a contest entry into, and I won't say who the page is because I don't want them to feel bad, and they made it clear in their video that they weren't going to feel bad if they missed somebody because they didn't do it right. And guess what? I guess I didn't do it right. I entered a contest video last week, and I thought I submitted it, so to speak, properly. Apparently I didn't, because I watched the giveaway video and my name was not on the list of participants. No big deal. I screwed up. I thought I did it right, though. I searched that person's page name, and I saw my video in the list of feeds. I had the video, I had the page, the channel, I always say page, sorry, the channel name in the description of my video, and I thought that's what I had to do. What am I doing wrong? Apparently he did not see that I had done the video. And again, it wasn't about the prizes. It was an opportunity for me to do a response video, because a lot of times I can't because of the scope of my collection. I really can't participate in a lot of these. So if somebody can give me a heads up of like, how do I tag, if you will, the video to make sure that it gets entered properly, I would really appreciate it, because I don't, as much as I don't mind doing the videos, it was fun for me to do. I did it outside. I did it in a different way, like the person had asked, and I just screwed up how I posted it, and I didn't tag it properly, and I just need some help on that. So if anybody in the comments doesn't mind putting a little description of how to go about doing that, I would really appreciate it, because there's one other one that I saw that I want to do a video for, but I want to make sure they see it. I'm trying to support them by doing that, and so I just want to make sure that they see it moving forward. So leave me some comments in the comments section, and I would greatly appreciate it. All right, thanks everybody. Take care.